the sun comes up, before the world gets loud. Most got a diet pop, her thoughts unbound. From Sharnado facts to conspiracy flair, aliens, ghosts, and bad 80s hair. It's Musings with Mo, you never quite know where the words will wander or how deep they'll go. Unfiltered, unscripted, wild in the brain. It's chaos and comfort, nothing quite the same. It's Musings with Mo, she's on a roll, serving big thoughts with a side of soul. One part snark, two parts strange delights, streaming live from the edge of night. It's Musings with Mo. It's Musings with Mo.
Well, welcome to the crack of 5 a.m. or 4:51. I am not on screen because I woke up at 3 because someone in my rural Indiana neighborhood decided that they were going hunting at 3. Now, hopefully they caught whatever critter they were after and it's in season because there was a group of 3 and then 4 shots, or I'm a witness after the fact or audio witness to some sort of felony. That being said, never a dull moment in the house of Mo. Looks like the wrestler that got beaten up is, well, at least on the mend. Oh, good night, nurse. So I will say that, for those of you who wonder when I get up and how I find these stories, the truth is when it's quiet at 4 a.m. I don't know if any of you are parents, but getting up early is a sacrifice I am willing to make for quiet. Yes, the furry overlords wake me up at 4 to have them fed. Interesting. I still can't believe that Jody was able to convince Ruby that she had the divine masculine energy or whatever. For the love of Cheetos, this is one that let me take. I got rid of it. I let someone borrow one of my handy dandy notebooks, but I need to earmark this. I will try to watch this today and give you guys a review tomorrow. Have that video ready since I'll be doing the press release today, but then I can watch this on my laptop and see how it goes. Families are complicated and difficult, and they have so many things behind the scenes. It's like a cross-stitch pattern where on the front it makes a cohesive picture, and then if you look in the back, it's chaos. And that's kind of like what families are. And I don't just speak of Ruby and Jody, although, like, of all the lesbians in all the world, ugh. That being said, it's not that I have a problem with lesbians, I just have a problem with those two. I like lesbians, not personally, not my taste, but I have a lot of friends that are lesbians. I don't care. Don't know why that decided to come up. 3 teens murdered a girl in this satanic ritual. Interesting. This might be a deeper dive, and I'll see if I can, find some court documents on this. But this is what I do, guys. This is kind of, I just use this time to kind of get ready for my day and figure out what's going on and have all the thoughts that I have. Oh no, Aladdin's getting divorced. Happens to the best of us. On a serious note, I hope he's doing okay. I hope they're both doing okay. I don't like a divorced woman just brought up the concept of man-keeping for married women. Man-keeping? Oh, Lord, what the hell is this nonsense? It's from BuzzFeed, so the mental component of it is going to be nauseating. A divorced woman just brought up the concept of man-keeping for married women, and the responses reveal a dark and frustrating pattern. Recently, Reddit user Lulu La asked, "How did I not realize I was man-keeping during my marriage?" It really hit a nerve with others, and responses are enlightening. I have no idea. Man-keeping is a term coined by Stanford University researchers that describe the unequal emotional labor in heterosexual women or relationships that women are forced to do. It's not that we're forced. Look, there are a lot of things that Mr. Mo, just because he hasn't been Mr. Mom all the time, doesn't understand the amount of effort that goes into making sure everyone has doctor's appointments and are current on their medicine. But it's something that I willingly took on as a mother, as a wife. Yeah, it's exhausting. Yeah, sometimes, I have to be very clear and ask Mr. Mo for help. And things that I think are super easy, like being able to schedule a doctor's appointment because I've been doing them for 12 years, are like learning a new language for him. And it's not that he's unwilling to help. And if your partner's unwilling to help, then you don't have a partner. And look, as your unlicensed, unbonded, and hot mess express life guru, I don't know how to fix that. That's more for like actual professionals. That being said, you make a pattern in your marriage. If you always handle this and then it becomes too much, you have to honestly communicate. You can't just bitch and moan and then expect your partner to do that. And change is going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. Learning and walking your husband through carrying some of that load that you are carrying isn't hard. It's or isn't easy, but if you want to change your relationship dynamic, it takes work. I don't know. Or you could just go on Reddit and bitch. I mean, whichever one you decide. I mean, you know, whine and complain in one hand and work hard on the other and see which one fills up first. Oh my goodness. I will say, I hope that all the deer are safe considering how I woke up, even though deer don't seem to like me. Grooms are revealing the unexpected reason they called off their weddings and never looked back. I called off the wedding the month before the date. It came down to various factors, but the biggest one, I wasn't happy. Relationships should have an element of compromise, but it felt very one sided to me. Don't regret the decision. The woman I was engaged to really changed once the ring hit her finger, started paying close attention to things like how she'd act or what she'd say. The longer it went on, the more it became extremely clear that all she was interested in was my money and never having to work again. That's unfair. And this is my worry as a boy mom. I don't want them, because just as much as we say boys can be terrible, women can be terrible just the same. Ugh. Oh, for the love of Cheetos and Fajitos. And yes, this is our first story. Now, I don't remember him from Dances with Wolves. I remember him from a lot of other things. Gosh, I don't remember what I remember him from, but he seemed ubiquitous. Oh, okay. I remember him from Die Hard. I remember him from Maverick, Green Mile, Twilight. Okay, I remember him from a lot of different things, but I don't remember him. I watched the Mile once. Look, I'd much rather watch Shawshank Redemption with my mother uh, than watch this. Ooh, a woman is livid after finding out her husband used her daughter's name in a book. I mean, as long as it doesn't have smuxy scenes or she's not, giving up Bigfoot to the feds, I think I'd be okay with it. That being said, I do notice that, like, I don't share my kiddos' names with you because they didn't decide to be on YouTube and there are crazies. Not that I expect any of you to be crazies, but there are crazies out there. So I don't give my kiddos information because if they ever decide to do something, that should be their choice. But they never decided to be public facing. So I've tried to keep them as out of this as possible. So I can't imagine that, having your child's name in something wouldn't be difficult. Again, when I'm kind of having imaginations or I dabble in writing, which I am terrible, and run-on sentences are my jam. That being said, I wouldn't want to put my kiddos' names in there because my kiddos' names are intrinsically linked into who they are, and my character would morph more into my child than being this sort of birth of my mind into a real, my child. So hopefully, there is not a big, smuxy scene. That being said, why go to the internet instead of talking to your spouse? I don't get it. Like, I get bouncing things off of people, I get talking to close friends, but just random internet that creates, Bart Simpson memes, and you're going to ask it for the wisdom of the world. I mean, again, as your non-licensed, non-bonded, non-insured, but totally willing to talk, Hot Mess Express life guru, I can tell you that not everyone has, the same logic, the same thought process, the same patterns to come to logical or helpful answers as you do. So maybe the collective internet is a great place to get memes, but maybe not the best place to randomly just ask for life advice. Or at least, that's my take for this morning. The internet is a great thing, but, wholesale life advice, maybe not. I hope you guys have enjoyed morning or musings with Mo. I'm going to get this right one of these days. I swear to goodness. Hang out with me as I consume more energy drinks than is safe, and we power through this day. We've got mornings with Mo at 8, and then we've got the press conference about the true story behind Walking Tall, the Buford Purser tale that was behind the movie Magic from Hollywood. What's the true story? Was he a hero or a monster? Well, all signs are pointing more towards Hades than heaven, if you could believe it. Who knew? That being said, I'm going to sign off here. I hope you guys enjoy these. I don't generally have a plan, we just ramble through stuff. So have a lovely day, and I hope to see you with Mornings with Mo. Bye, you guys.